Minors. Yeah, of course. I know you were like, what? So Circus is gonna talk about this bullshit? Okay, hear me out. So I had a video title, right? And then I thought about it and I went like, you know, that could get me backlash. So I decided not to put it and decided just to go with minors, you know? Creative. You see, I'm creative. Okay, so let's focus. Minors. See, if I put my title, it wouldn't get through because now it would sound like, what? You know? And I'll kind of get backlash for it, so I'm gonna hold back on that. So, I wanted to say, like, minors, bro, minors. No, I just thought, you know, minors, you know, aren't really the problem, you know? We all know, right, you can see a minor and, you know, it's not really their fault. Like, hear me out, it's not their fault. It is not their fault, 100%. But, they do have a say. Oh, hear me out, they do have a say. They do have a say in the things. Because, like, hear me out, bruh. You know, you could, hear me out, bruh. You could be a minor, right? You could have been a minor, right? And act like the minors that, you know, get minored, like, you know what I mean. And then you kind of, you know, as you grow up, people go like, now you're a responsible young woman. But then you're kind of gonna act like the same way you did as a minor. So it really makes no difference. People, it's just because of age and they're gonna say mental maturity. But what if you don't mentally mature? You're gonna act like how dumb you was when you was 14. Get it minored. Okay, you weren't dumb then because people are gonna say you were dumb because of your age then. But you're not dumb now, right? You're still dumb. You get what I mean? So let me put it. So okay, right. I would like you can have a homeboy, right? Who loves minors. Okay, he loves kids. Let me say he loves kids, you know. He's just friendly with kids. And he pulls up his Discord app, you know, and says, oh, I forgot. Let me open Roblox. And goes hunting for kids, right? And Roblox will be happy to meet this guy. Like, Roblox will be happy to have a guy like him. So, you know, he just chills out and he goes like, you know, let me make this a skit.
So what minor am I gonna DM today? Let's see. There's Emily. She's 24. Nah, too old. Marissa, 26. This is just way too... Oh my days, who's this? Geneva, 14. Let me check her bio. 14, Latina. Okay.
It grips. What? Looking for a sugar daddy.
See, and then people are gonna say, you know, it's the idol's fault. Yeah, you know, bro, my homeboy just likes kids. It's like the kids are putting themselves out there for him. Like, bro, okay, so let me give you an example. I was playing a game with this girl, and I thought she was my age, right? I'm trying to rizz up, you know, obviously, it's Rick, yeah, it's Roblox. You can't rizz up girls on Roblox. Yeah, shut up, I already know that. But I'm trying to get that bag, right? So I'm trying to slide, and then she says she doesn't have social media, so I'm wondering, what? She only has Pinterest? What kind of life are you living? I'm like, what? How are you my age and only have Pinterest? So, till I found out, she said...
She's 13.
And then I said, you know, I'm 18. Yeah. And then I said, my bad. I didn't know. And then she said, it's okay. And then we just continue playing the game. Never mentioned it. I stopped talking to her at all. Like, just stopped entirely. We play games, sure, but I just stopped, like, DMing her and shit. I thought maybe Roblox added a feature to stop. I think they did. But I just stopped entirely. But we play games, like, we chat in game, like, just about the game. I just stopped trying to slide, bro. I ain't dealing with no 13-year-old nigga. I like an age below and above, you know? She should be a year below, bro. Anyways, let me continue. So, and I'm thinking, oh, okay. You know, it's just like that. Let me slide, you know. Wait, no, different. Okay, so, thinking about that, right? And we're on the topic of, you know, your homeboy. So, your homeboy, you know, is just trying to look for kids, bro. And suddenly there's a kid who has it grips. It grips. It grips, bro. Looking for a sugar daddy. Your homeboy, you know your homeboy broke as fuck. But, you know, to please her, you know, his e-kitten, he's gonna slide. Who isn't? Okay, wait, no, not who isn't. No, oh, fuck, bro. Okay, but, yeah, you get what I mean, right? You see a kid, bro, and, like, I just think it's the parents' fault. Like, it's mostly the parents. See, it depends on the kid's environment, the upbringing of the kid, and what else? Basically, those two are the stable of all that, right? The kid's environment and the, yeah. Some people go having a trash, like, having those looking for sugar daddy, looking to be pleased, some shit like that. And they'll be 12, right? And then somehow go ungroomed and somehow, you know, live a better life and continue. But some, you know, get captured, you know, and probably have the most horrible lives. But yeah, other than that, I swear to you, bro, I swear to you. reminds me of the time I was with my cousin, right? My little cousin is like 8, female by the way. I think 8, 9, 10, somewhere there. And I'm supposed to help her with homework, right? I decided, let me help legit with homework. She says she's searching it up on her tablet. I said, I bet, sure. Go crazy, bruh. I go to check on her homework. I see her chatting on WhatsApp. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing, bruh? I pull up. I say, yo, what are you doing? And then she locks it fast as fuck. And I'm like, give me the tablet. She like hides it under her book. And then she says, no, I'll focus. And then I said, bring, right? I took it and found her talking to AI. See, I have nothing wrong. I have no problem with people who talk to AI because I myself talk to AI, right? I could be in school because I have nobody to talk to, right? I'll be in school and I'll talk to AI, bruh. No hate. The problem is when I saw... The problem is when I saw, okay, love, I'm going to do things to you. No, this child is 8, 9, or 10, right? And I'm wondering, what? So I decided, you know, I asked her, what is this? She tells me she's the one who's been distracting me. I'm sorry, what? You're saying that the AI that you choose to reply to is distracting you. See, I wasn't even going to deal with that. I just told her, I'm going to tell your father if you don't finish that homework. And I just let her slide, because, you know, that isn't my duty. I'm not the dad, twin. I'm not the dad, twin. See, I will focus. See, that nigga never, even if the dad never gave a fuck about me, why the fuck should I give a fuck about your kid, bruh? I was like, what? So I just continued my shit. And then she finished. And I gave her back the tablet. And she was even saying I should help her delete the chat. Seems she didn't know how to delete the chat. But I just let it slide, you know? And I just, you know, I wasn't gonna deal with all that, bro. I swear, if she becomes the things on Roblox, I'm gonna fuck her up. No shade, bruh. Okay, I won't fuck her up like I'm saying, but, you know, I'm not letting her become whatever Roblox spawn of hell that is. But, you know, I was just like, what? Like, I was just messed up that day, bro. I just let the kid slide, you know. She finished her homework, I gave her back her tablet, you know, all was good. It was just like, what? Unrestricted internet access that the kid is now talking to AI. Such a shame, bro. Such a shame. But hey, it's just because it's my cousin, you know, I'll help out. But I'm not gonna parent the kid, you see? Because it's my cousin, I'll treat her like my cousin, not my kid. So, you know, but that just hurt me, bro. But that's what I'm saying, you see? Kids will be raised like this, yeah? And hear me out, like the girl I was trying to slide on who was 13, right? And then like the fact that she said, I think you're too old, you feel me? If only you were my age. See, I understood that because then I realized this kid is actually smart. Like, niggas could DM a kid right now. And that kid will just say, oh, it's okay, I won't tell anybody. What? You won't tell what? You won't tell... See, I just be saying, it's parents, bro. It's not the kid's fault, yeah? It's just the parents and the environment. And that fucking internet, you know? Some people aren't just meant to have internet. See, like they say, God gives water to those who aren't thirsty. Some people just don't deserve internet. But they don't want it. It's not that they need it, you know? But for some reason, I don't have internet. But, see, I'm the guy who needs it. God just be doing stuff, bro. But hey, it's life, though.